Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is Zillafan85, and today I've got another figure review. Today will be the War of the Gargantuas, Sanda, the brown Gargantua, and Gaira, the green Gargantua. These are minifigures, and I'm actually really happy to be able to do this because I've looked around and I really actually haven't seen any mini figure reviews on these. So this will be a nice little treat then here. There won't be too much to them because obviously, again, they are just minifigures, but they were a really nice little addition. I picked them up not too long ago online to add to my collection. I was really excited to do so. So every time I talk about the War of the Gargantuas, the words get stuck in my throat. Well, anybody that's seen the film will get that reference. Anyway, so these, as you can see, they've got pretty good detail on them. We'll get right into it here. You've got Gaira, the brown, or excuse me, Sanda, the brown Gargantua, and as you can see, the paint job is pretty nicely done. You can see a little bit of a close up on the head. Apologize, kind of have to do it sideways here. I mean, not super detailed. They are, again, mini figures, and a lot of times with the mini/gashapon figures, you know, that's what you kind of get, but they're obviously always very reasonably priced, and you know, and they're nice additions to the to add to the collection. I've actually lately really preferred just getting the gashapon in minifigures because, again, they are much more affordable and they are much easier to display, of course, too. You know, obviously because they are smaller. So I showed you Sanda. This is, of course, Gaira, and again, you can see the nicely done paint job, you know, especially for a minifigure. I thought these came out quite well. Like I said, not completely movie accurate, but again, for what you're paying for here, certainly worth it. And that's another thing too, is you know, especially like the other figure reviews, and a lot of what you see anyways are usually the larger standard size figures. You know, more in that 6-7 inch range. When you got like the Bandai and the YMSF figures, and then of course the even larger X Plus figures. But all of those really are expensive. I mean, you're talking each figure is upwards of $100 and more, so that was not going to be in the cards for me. Hence why I looked for a different option, because I really did want to add Sanda and Gaira to my collection. I love the War of the Gargantuas, arguably my favorite of the Toho non-Godzilla films, you know, and certainly there are some really good ones. Of course, the original Rodan, original Mothra, and even the predecessor to the War of the Gargantuas, Frankenstein Conquers the World, are all among my favorites, but this one has to top them all. I really happen to love this movie. So again, I was really excited when I got these, and these I actually got as a set online, and I got a killer deal on them, honestly, because I've seen some other sellers selling each one individually for actually around the same price that I got the set for. You know, obviously these are used, but then again, most of them are anyway, so I was really happy about the deal. In fact, I was doing the when I got these, I was doing the Nature Boy Ric Flair strut. I'm not gonna lie. So but again, though, very nice. They do pose very well. Again, as is with most of the mini and gashapon figures, no articulation, so they're really just displayed as is. But they've got cool poses. You can see them kind of ready to battle, even though it looks like they're kind of tangoing here. But anyways, just kidding. Anyway, oh, and then of course you got some information on the back. You've got copyright 66. Toho on both of them, if you can see that, and then of course you've got on the other leg it says B China, so they are obviously manufactured in China. But again, though, I thought these are really cool figures. They are mini, like I said. They're about 2 inches tall, so they are quite short. Let me move them back a little bit here. So they are, again, quite short. Quite small, I should say. But that really didn't take away too much for me, because I was really, really happy to add them to the collection. I know they're a little bit tinier than some of the other Gashapon figures that I've got and minifigures, but again, the Gargantuas were not quite as large as Godzilla or some of the other kaiju, so it kind of fits in that respect, at least, anyway. Again, certainly a great pickup. They're very reasonably priced. They're not in abundance, but I have seen some of these available online. So if you are in the market, I certainly highly recommend them. Because they are a great addition to any collection. Obviously if you're into the Toho Kaiju, Godzilla, etc., etc. So again, these are certainly a more than awesome pickup. So I think that about wraps it up for these. I just wanted to go ahead and showcase these in a video review here, because like I said, I haven't actually seen any other reviews done, at least not on YouTube anyways, of these figures. So I was very happy to be able to do this. So again, if you guys are in the market, I certainly highly recommend them. So that about wraps her up here, and until next time, everyone, I hope you be good to yourselves, and sayonara.